Buenos dias, mi gente. Rob Hoback. The 3rd of December. It's the 48th day in our daily discipline series, and this has to be at least my 7th or 8th take, right? And I mean, we've been doing this for almost 3 hours now, but keep getting distracted. And I know it's a test. I know this is life testing my resolve to see if I'm going to follow through, and I'm going to follow through, right? I made a commitment that I'm going to show up every day and talk about what I'm thankful for and life lessons I've learned in the couple days before or whatever. And here I am, right? So let's go. Number one, I am thankful for the examples that were placed in front of me this weekend of how to act and how not to act when functioning inside of a team. And what I mean by that is if you watch the Crimson Tide, watch the Jalen Hurts story, that's how you behave, right? When you're asked to sit down and somebody else is going to get a shot and you believe that you shouldn't have been sat down, you believe that you're still the best person for the job, he could have left. He could have went toxic. He could have done all of those things, but he didn't. And you know how we know? Watch the post-game interview and watch the way his coach talks about it on the field. Nick Saban was literally on the verge of tears talking about how in his career as a head coach, he wasn't sure if he'd ever been prouder than another athlete than he was of Jalen Hurts right then and right there. That's powerful, right? That's powerful. That's an example of being selfless, like Jalen Hurts conducted himself for the greater good of the team, making a commitment to a team and saying, this is my role. I will do my job, and I will not complain about it. I mean, beautiful. Yay, Jalen. On the other hand, my beloved Green Bay Packers are a perfect example of how not to behave. By all accounts, this was ego-driven between Mike McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers. It's mine. I should get credit for it. No, it's mine. All this, like children, like little bitty children. And, it would appear that Aaron Rodgers won this battle because, he kept his job and Mike McCarthy hit the bricks. But did he win? I mean, did you win? Right? Now all of the pressure's on you. Now you can't point at Mike McCarthy. That guy play calling this, that. He's in charge of the special teams. Like everybody knows who was behind this, and so I don't think I want to be there, right? And again, I've been on both sides of that too, right? I've been the one who got placed in front of the group and said, all right, that guy's going to lead. And I've had people on the team that I knew were toxic, and they were not going to support me, and they were going to relish in every loss, and it was just bad, right? I know how to handle myself now, right? But I didn't then. So, and then I've also been the person who was the one who didn't get chosen. And so I became toxic and sulked and boo-hooed and all that crap. And again, it's not easy to look back at yourself and say, man, I was a mess. But what's it going to do to hide from it? It is what it is, right? I can't change it. All I can do is get better. So thank you to the universe for giving us yet more examples of how to conduct ourselves. And then, the last thing I want to share with you is that I'm trying to reflect week to week. What have I done? Or what do I need to start doing? What do I need to stop doing? One of the things that I need to start doing again is I need to start filling up my I am wall. I got a couple good sheets of all the positive affirmations that I need to put on. And when I moved from there to here, I never did it. But, and that doesn't mean I don't need to write it down, right? The other thing is that, I've started implementing meditation and prayer into every single morning. Every morning, I just get over there and I turn on some meditation music and I just allow myself to think. But what I concentrate on is what I want my life to become, the person I want to be. And now I've added prayer, right? And the reason I've been hesitant to talk about that is that for those of you who know me well, you know that on my journey, I've questioned, does this work? Is there anybody listening? All of that stuff. And what many of you have told me reading in this book and just what I know, why not? Seriously, why not? Just embrace it. Like, I don't know. To whom it may concern. That's what I say in my head, right? To whom it may concern. God, Jesus, Dios, whoever it is, whoever's listening, the juice, the power supply, or whatever they say in the book, there's something there that we can't understand. As I was praying and meditating this morning, I even said the words out loud, like, I don't know how to address you because I feel like you're so much more than what religion says that you are. But I know you're there. I know you're listening. And I know when I ask for the right things, right? Don't ask for wealth. ask for wisdom, right? I think it was Solomon back in the Bible as he was praying, right? Like we don't need the result. What we need is we need the behavior. And if we don't have it today or we're not good enough at it, that's what we need to be asking for. And our vision of our life needs to be one that is of the greater good, not just for me, right? So, look, I can't tell you, what's going to work for you. Only you can figure it out. My commitment is I'm going to show up here every day. Even a day like today, I might be late, right? Because guess what? Life gets lifey sometimes, right, Miss Val? Life gets lifey. And so life has been lifey for me the last couple of days. And it's been a good opportunity for me to, take my new behaviors out for a spin, see how I do with them. I had a situation over the weekend where I could have lost my mind. I started to. And I caught myself and I pulled myself out of the ditch. And little Sissy said to me, she's like, Daddy, I give you 8 out of 10. Well, 8 out of 10 is better than 0 out of 10, right? So let's be proud of that. But 8 out of 10 means we still got work to do, right? There's room for 20% improvement. So straight from the mouth of babes, right? Like, Sissy, I appreciate it. Someday when you grow up and you watch this, just know you're helping Daddy become a better man. And for the rest of you out there, again, listen. Everything we need is around us. Look, there are examples all around us of how to behave ourselves. And sometimes the example is how not to behave ourselves. But we would be wise to know the difference, and then we have to take action. Guys, I got to go. Got a big day. I love you. I miss you. I wish nothing but the best for you. And just know, right, the only way it's going to get any better is we got to do something about it, right? A little bit of change every single day, all right? Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya. Bye.